Welcome to Homemaking with Mima. My name is Wendy, and today's video I am bringing you bits and pieces of the mini vacation that my husband and I went on, and I hope you enjoy it. So on our little mini vacation, we had went up to Duluth, Minnesota, and we were staying at Lutsen, which is a ski area. They have lots of ski lodges and townhomes and that. And then we spent another day in the Grand Marais area, all along the Lake Superior North Shore. And you're gonna see just a little bit of Duluth, a little bit of Lutsen and where we had stayed, and a little bit of Grand Marais. So we're heading north from the Twin Cities, and in Duluth they have the famous lift bridge, and there's a rest stop up on a hill, and so we decided to stop there. And it gives you the whole view of the city. It's just absolutely beautiful. And Duluth is a harbor, so there's ships constantly coming and going, either loading up or unloading, with like limestone, coal, wood pulp, salt. It is a main harbor for this area, and it was just great. And as you can see, we're in a secured rest area, and also do not feed the seagulls or they won't leave you alone. Then there's this statue. I thought it was a plowing blade, but this is actually a statue that was made for the rest area, and it's called the Gate. So I thought that was kind of unique. And then inside, it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you stopped at many rest areas like I have through the years, they're not this nice. But this was absolutely beautiful, and it's also an information center, as you can see. And then you're going to see that it actually has its own photos, and it gives you a little closer look at the Duluth Harbor and the different bridges that connect Minnesota to Wisconsin, and also, there's some of the port areas, where the ships will load up or unload. And there's also two rivers that blend into it as well. So I thought that was extremely unique and very informational. I highly recommend stopping there. And then we went to Bridgman's. I highly recommend that. They had great food. And you can see the actual people, cooking in the kitchen. My husband had the hearty breakfast, as you can see, and then I ended up choosing the Eggs Benedict. And I don't know about many of you out there, but I actually grew up in the generation of the Clean Plate Club. So I cleaned my plate. And then it's just really cute in there. It was up on the hill. It's called Miller Hill. And it was a great place to stop and eat. And you can get ice cream in that too. And they have all kinds of things here that they have for sale. A lot of local stuff, I believe, as well. And you can buy ice cream to go. So that was really extremely unique and a great experience for us. Then we started heading back down the hill, and there's the famous lift bridge that it lifts up for the ships to come in or leave the harbor. And then here, as you're driving down the freeway, they actually have a ship that's a museum that you can go in and visit. So that's extremely unique up there as well. I highly recommend that if you want to go up there. And then our next stop is Two Harbors. And this actually, it isn't a big port or a harbor like the Duluth area is. Here you see there's a little train, and there's a train museum as well, antique train. So that was cute. And then, of course, danger if there's high waters. But as you can see, and you can hear the water, it just sounds so beautiful. But anyway, we ended up walking this whole, I don't know what it's called, but there you can see where the ships will dock and either unload or load up. And I believe this one was actually loading up. So here we are. We're walking out on this. Like I said, I can't remember what it's called, but you can walk all the way out to the old little. It's not a lighthouse. I don't know what they would call it. Well, maybe it is a little lighthouse, but I don't believe they use it anymore. but it is still there as a fixture. And it was absolutely gorgeous out there. You get the view of the whole Lake Superior from that area. And then you could also, if you turn around here, as you can see, I am, you can see how far you walked. And yeah, see, it's kind of old and rickety. Like I said, I don't think they use it anymore. And this was unique. And now we're just on our way back, walking that long hall again. Back on the road, we're heading up, and there are these two tunnels. And I believe they created them so that you didn't have to drive around them on the lakeside. So this was the first tunnel here, and then there is a second one that's going to come up right after this as well. And then from Duluth, actually, we had another 92.9 miles to go, and we arrived at our destination, the Lutsen Sea Villa Townhomes. And they had the cutest things set up from the housekeeping. I thought were adorable. I was in housekeeping at one time, and I would not be doing something like this, but it was really cute. Little loft area up here. View from upstairs. The creepy stairs. But you can sleep 3 up here. And then this is the peek to the downstairs. Very, very nice. And then let's get me going down backwards, because this old lady's not going front ways. Are you laughing at me, Pa? I'm laughing at myself. It is really nice up there, though. They have a third bed. I don't remember the third bed from the last time. Those are them stairs. Look at them. They're not made for people over 50. We have fans going on in here, even though we're way up north, 3 hours from where we live. It was 85 in Duluth, and so it's probably 70 something here. And this facility doesn't have air conditioning. But there's Lake Superior right there, and I'll give you more views later on. Okay, Mima's not happy. Oh, I'm having a hard time looking. Oh. Okay. It's beautiful. Don't know what creek or river that is. Oh, yeah. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Okay, we can get out as soon as we get here. Okay. Whew. So my husband's bringing me on this trail. And first thing I see is this. And I'm not fond of heights, but I risked it. Okay. Lots of trails up here. Where it moves. And you kind of slow down here. Okay, we're done with that adventure. Back to our area. We're up there where the blue chair is. And see, here's these. Here's this plant again. We'll have to look it up because it's all over up here on the North Shore. Picked up just a little bit. This is probably how the whole night's gonna be. And I can't wait because I love listening to this with the window open. And that's just a big rock out there. And that's what the water is hitting. Thank you. We are done. We did the whole thing. And you know, I really wanted to tear down my garden today, but it's not going to happen. We still have bees. So I'm just going to leave it until we get a frost where the actual flowers don't die off, or they do die off. Oh, there he goes. I think I'm bugging him. No, he went up to another one. See, there he is, busy working. So, there's two of them, and then there's another one around me. I'm not a bee fan, but yeah, they're just busy. That's a third one. They are just busy at work. And then, yeah, okay. So, I'm not going to tear down the garden. The lettuce had pretty much bolted and it looks horrible. Like I said, I'm not going to clean any of it up. Looks like we did have some damage here, which I'm just going to leave. It'll die off on its own. And yet, there's another bee. I don't know if I can get him. He's inside there. You see him? So, the flowers aren't looking the greatest, but they're still doing their job. So we're just gonna leave it. Tomatoes are at their end. My husband's been out here picking the cherry tomatoes as they ripen. These ones here look like they should be picked tomorrow. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw this in there before I ended my little mini vacation video. I know this backdrop isn't the greatest. This is the back of my deck. So I'm going to end this video. I hope you enjoyed watching the little bits and pieces of our little mini vacation and just putting it out there. Explore your home state and do some fun things. And you can do it on a budget. We brought our own food, as you had seen. So and it did help out quite a bit. I want to thank you folks for joining me today. If you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I want you folks to make it a really great day.